You must also clear the aisles at this time. All right? You have 5 minutes until we begin graduation. We ask that you please take your seats at this time. You must also clear the aisles at this time.
I was talking to you guys.
Buenas tardes a todos. Les pedimos que por favor encuentren su lugar. La ceremonia va a comenzar con 4 minutos.
Please clear the aisles at this time. We ask that you stand for the posting of the colors. Again, we ask that you please clear the aisles.
and celebrate our personal triumphs. At this time, I would ask that you join me in a moment of silence to reflect upon our success and remember those who have been instrumental in helping us realize this first of many victories in our lives, and a reflection in memory of Jerry Lee Harris. Thank you. You may be seated.
Today is a great day in our lives. It is a day of joy as we stand upon the threshold of our bright new future. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our teachers, administrators, fellow students, friends, and most important, our parents and families. It is through your efforts and guidance that we are able to stand here today. As the class of 2018, we are only beginning our life today, and we are looking forward to the challenges that await us in the future. We would like to thank each of you for sharing this moment with us as we celebrate a very special milestone in our lives.
As we celebrate the occasions of our high school graduation, we know that it would not be possible for us to be here without the constant support of our parents. Our parents have been instrumental in guiding us through this special moment of accomplishment. They have been there for us through good times and bad, and they have given us the things that have gotten us to this special moment in our lives. Al celebrar las ocasiones de nuestra graduación de la escuela secundaria, sabemos que no sería posible para nosotros estar aquí sin el apoyo constante de nuestros padres. Nuestros padres han sido instrumentales guiándonos hasta este momento especial de logro. Han estado ahí para nosotros durante los buenos tiempos y los malos, mientras nos han dado las cosas que nos han llevado a este momento especial de nuestro día. Fellow members of Class of 2018, please join me in recognizing our parents by standing at this time. En este momento me gustaría pedirles a los padres de nuestros candidatos de graduación que por favor representan a los miembros de la clase de 2018. Thank you. You may now be seated. Gracias. Se pueden sentarse.
Good afternoon. I am Nick Torres, principal of Polytechnic High School. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce some very special guests gathered with us this afternoon. First, Ms. Toby Jackson, our board president, representing us at the district level. Mrs. Elsie Shiro, senior budget and finance officer of Fort Worth School District. Our Polytechnic High School leadership team, which is Mrs. Burkhart, TCU intern, assistant principal. Melissa Guillaume, assistant principal. Mrs. Letitia Manning, senior assistant. Mr. Daniel McAllister, assistant principal. Ms. Precious Poular, assistant principal. Mrs. Tran Lee, our Gold Seal Programs of Choice coordinator. Our counseling staff, Mr. Ruben Duarte, Ms. Shirley Jackson, Ms. Ingrid McMillan, Mr. Jordan Omorbe, Ms. Jessica Taylor, and our lead counselor, Ms. Lucretia Reed. Our senior class sponsor and teacher of the year, Mr. Zach Reimer. Our National Honor Society sponsors, Ms. Anderson and Mr. Friday. Also, our senior class representatives, Alejandra Hernandez, senior class president. Carrington Baxter, senior class vice president. Maribel Chavez, senior class secretary. Daniela Aguilar, senior class treasurer. Veronica Anchondo, senior class social studies. Cadet Lieutenant Vanessa Dalvan, Polytech ROTC Battalion Commander. Our honor graduates, Cecilia Esparza, class valedictorian, and Alejandra Hernandez, class salutatorian. Our senior class announcers, Mr. Josue Cardenas, Mr. Zach Farmer, and Mr. Perry Pettigrew. I would also like for the members of Polytech High School staff to stand at this time. We will please join me in this time. I'd like to call up our board president that's always making sure that Polly is getting taken care of at the district level. She does whatever it takes for our community. We're very proud and we're very blessed that we have her representing us at that level. Ms. Toby Jackson.
218, how are you today? I think you're great. You all have inspired me since the day you entered Poly High School. I'm a little emotional today because I'm going to miss you. So what I'm going to ask you to do first is remember home team. If you need something, if you're unsure of something or something great happens, tell us. Tell Polly, tell that great faculty, tell this great administration about the things that happen in your life that are good. Have pride in everything you do. You represent Polly and you always will. Join the Alumni Association. They took care of you. They want to continue to mentor you. Go out into the world and find mentors. We know a lot, each one of us right now, but other people know more. Always keep your mind open to that. And the last thing I want to tell you is, I want you to persevere. When it gets tough, you get tougher. And when people are hard on you, take a look around and make sure that you can't find another way to get it done. Because you got it done today, and we are so proud of you. I love every one of you, and I expect to hear from you, and I want to hear success, and I want to hear hardship, but most of all, I want to hear that you're happy. Congratulations, 2018.
Will Alejandra Hernandez please come forward? And will Miguel and Juliana Hernandez, Alejandra's parents, please stand. The student ranking second highest in the graduating class is the salutatorian. Alejandra is currently on a grade point average of 4.45. The activities and honors of the 2018 Polytechnic High School salutatorian include Student Council, National Honor Society, and Army JROTC. Her outside interests include listening to banda, horseback riding, four-wheeling, traveling to Mexico, and doing her makeup. Eleanor plans to attend Texas Women's University, where she will major in marketing with the ultimate goal of starting her own business one day. With the class of 2018, please join me in congratulating Alejandra Hernandez as the Polytechnic High School.
Esparza, please come forward. Priscilla Esparza and Jesus Esparza, Cecilia's parents, please stand. Cecilia Reagan's highest in the graduating class is the valedictorian. The word valedictorian is derived from the Latin translation to say farewell. Cecilia has currently earned a grade point average of 4.48. The activities and honors of the 2018 Polytechnic High School valedictorian include Texas Christian University Community Scholar, National Honor Society Public Relations Officer, Mariachi President, Band Woodwind Captain, Student Counselor, Upward Bound, Latinas in Progress, Whiz Quiz, Robotics, Engineer, and Brandon Award recipient, and an academic sweatshirt recipient. Her outside interests include spending time with her family and friends, playing the flute, and playing with her dog. Cecilia plans to attend Texas Christian University, where she will major in engineering, with the ultimate goal of giving back to her family and community. With the class of 2018, please join me in congratulating Cecilia Esparza. Congratulations, Cecilia. At this time, I would like to introduce your counselor, your former counselor, and your guest speaker, Mr. Trevelyan Jefferson.
District 2 Board Member and President Ms. Jackson, Director Ms. Sanchez, Parents, Principal Mr. Torres, Senior Assistant Principal Ms. Manning, Assistant Principals Ms. Poulard, Ms. Rincon, Mr. McAllister, Ms. Burkhoff, my colleagues, professional student counselors. For 4 years, student last names A through L, and for 3 years, student last names M through Z, I was blessed to serve as professional school counselor, monitoring you for this special milestone in your life, school completion from high school. Some of you, Daniela Aguilar, Luz, Christian Ramirez, Johan Torres, Martin Juan Salcedo, Miguel, Jose Estrada, Victoria Garcia, Gennaro Angel Martinez, Jasmine, Joshua Eric Roloff, Leslie Hernandez, and Judith were my students at Sagamore Hill Elementary and Meadowbrook Elementary School, where I served as counselor there, along with colleagues Ms. Kemp and Ms. Taylor. As I take this moment and reflect on the many guidance lessons that I conducted, one that stands out for me is when students determine their year for school completion graduating from high school. We did this by counting ahead from the current grade to the grade level they will be in within each school year. When we made it to 12th grade, student remarks were, "That's a long time. What if I don't make it? What if I fail?" My encouragement at that time was, "You'll make it if you study hard and work hard." Graduates, all of you have done just that, and I count it a blessing to, along with your parents, friends, to see this special day in your life. When you came to Poly 4 years ago, you were nervous, excited, and frightened. But once your honeymoon phase passed, you knew you could do this the next 4 years, ultimately making Poly the place to be. Graduation day is here, and now your future stands waiting for you. Whatever your post-secondary endeavor, college, career, or armed forces, I know that you are equipped. Author Willie Jolly once said, "A setback is a setup for a comeback." As each of you sits here and listens to me, you may be thinking about times when you signed progression plans and PGPs, did not do well on a test, turn in your homework, complete assignments, fail your conferences with me to sign action plan and student goals, most important, attendance recovery issues, or you just did not put forth your best effort. As you enter life, students, you will soon learn that these moments are some of your greatest teachers and motivators. Always look for the positive in any situation. No matter how bad a situation is, find the positive. Once you find the positive in a bad situation, seek to find the lesson. In every downfall, there is a lesson to be learned. When you were younger and you had trouble in school, you became a better student. You learned new study skills to avoid repeating the same mistake. Well, life is the same way. When something bad happens, you have a choice. You can respond in a negative manner, making the situation even worse, or you can seek to find the lesson and apply it. The longer it takes for you to figure this out, the longer you will live in making the same mistake over and over. I am highly comfortable that you will rise to the occasion when the time comes. The fact that you made it here today says that you found the positive in your life and you devised a plan to conquer your goals. Congratulations, I am super proud of you. Now, there will be people who tell you that you cannot do it. My advice to you, do not listen. What they are really saying is, I already know that you will do a fantastic job, and this will make me look bad. So I will just belittle you and hope you give up before you even get started. You must remember to block out those who envy you and do not want to see you progress. If you remember that, you will easily excel past the very people who want to see you fail. In closing, when you feel that you have run out of energy and you cannot go on, remember this powerful poem by Edgar A. Guest, It Couldn't Be Done. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but I, with a chuckle, replied that maybe it couldn't, but I would be one who wouldn't say so till I tried. So I buckled right in with a trace of a grin on my face. If he were, I hit it. I started to sing as I tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and I did it. Somebody scolded, oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it. But I took off my coat and I took off my hat, and the first thing they knew, I had done it. With a lift of my chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubt or quit, I started to sing as I tackled the things that couldn't be done, and I did. There are thousands who tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands who prophesy failure. There are thousands who point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin, just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it. Polytechnic High School class of 2018, you did it. I charge you to set your vision high and aim for greatness. My prayers and thoughts are with you for a blessed and happy future. I look forward to seeing you to hear your greatness when our paths cross again. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. First and foremost, thank you for being here. Gracias a todos por estar aquí. Les agradezco por acompañarnos a sus hijos, a lo cual sus vidas cambiarán en nuestra nueva etapa. Y bueno, vamos a hablar de Dios. Part of me is a transition from English to Spanish or vice versa. But I am going to talk a little about God. God has been present with me since the day I was born. Since the day I took my first footsteps till the day I took my first adult decision. I say and I quote adult because we are far from being adults. You think we're ready to take the world, honestly, we know so little. But luckily, God is always there watching over us and guiding us. He's probably tired of all the dumb decisions we have taken, right? But He's always going to be there, giving us strength, health, and the help to get through the most difficult situations. Dios aprieta, pero no boca. Remember that. And now let me talk about family. Y como dijo Pepe Aguilar, yo tuve la fortuna de crecer en un seno familiar muy mexicano. Me da mucho orgullo de decir de dónde vengo y de dónde soy. Definitivamente me gusta mucho México. Soy una mujer que adora su país y sus tradiciones, y una de ellas es la familia.
La familia, aunque la globalización se empeñe en hacerla menos importante, seguirá siendo la base y la columna de la sociedad. Which brings me to the statement that I saw on Facebook, which I felt completely in love with because I could identify myself with it. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it already, but here it goes. Being Mexican American, naces y creces en los Estados Unidos con sangre mexicana. Amas la banda, el mariachi, los tamales, las tradiciones mexicanas y la vida en el pueblo. But you also love rap, hamburgers, the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, and life here in the U.S. Nuestro español no es perfecto, and neither is our English. Nos critican por querer a Estados Unidos and put us down for being too Mexican. Estamos entre dos mundos porque no somos ni de aquí ni de allá. Somos mexicanos americanos involucrados en un conflicto constante de identidad por amor a nuestras culturas. But you know what? I'm proud of who I am and where I come from. Why? Because I have two amazing parents that have given their all to make me stand where I stand today. Back to my Mexican proverbs. Al que madruga, Dios lo ayuda. Y Dios ayudó a mis papás al venir a este país. Can Miguel and Juliana please stand? Empezando por mi papá. María has always... Empezando por mi... I'm sorry. Empezando por mi papá. My dad has always worked so hard for us, making sure we had bread on the table and that we were never hungry like he was when he was little. Papá, gracias por todo lo que has hecho por nosotros y por mí. Gracias. Y de lo más profundo de mi corazón te quiero decir gracias y que te amo. Ya sé que nadie es perfecto, pero gracias por inculcarme tantos valores como trabajar por mis cosas. Mil veces gracias. Guys, I appreciate my parents, I really do. So imagine not being able to see them one last time. That's exactly what happened with my mom. Perdóname, por favor, perdóname que por las circunstancias de la vida no hayas podido ver a mi abuelito Candelario, que en paz descanse un día una vez. Ya sé que te dolió y se sigue doliendo, pero él nos está cuidando. Y vamos a hacer que todos tus sacrificios valgan la pena. Vas a ver, nomás dame tiempo y sea paciente conmigo. También perdóname por no ser la hija más perfecta en este mundo. I'm sorry, mommy, pero gracias por estar ahí conmigo en las buenas y las malas. Por enseñarme a manejar, por soportar mis locuras. Gracias por todo lo que has hecho. Este speech y este momento es para ti. Es el regalo del Día de las Madres y de tu cumpleaños de estos 18 años de mi vida. Como la canción, Mi Primer Amor. Qué bendición aún tenerte en mi vida. Si no estuvieras, no sé qué haría. Que me perdona todo sin guardarme rencor. No dudes nunca de cuánto te quiero y cuánto te llevo dentro, muy dentro de mi corazón. Y quiero que sepas el mundo entero cuánto te amo y te quiero, mamá. Gracias por darme la vida y hacer de mí lo que soy. No tengo con qué pagarte. Te dedico esta canción al pie de la letra. Es una de mis favoritas. I think we can all identify ourselves with this situation. Same plot, just different story. But guys, remember to tell the people you most appreciate that you love them because you don't know how much longer you'll have them around. And to wrap this up, sorry guys, some quick shout outs. Thank you, Brother Junior, for always being there. I love you so much. Thank you for being there my first heartbreaking, for making me an aunt to a handsome nephew, Benjamin. Your auntie Alda loves you and is going to make you proud. Thank you, Sister Yolanda, for being such a great role model to me and for always keeping an eye out for me. Thanks, second mom. Thank you, Daniel and Lupita, for making me the happiest sister. I'm sure going to miss our daily fights, but never doubt that your sisters are still. Thank you, Dr. Berg, Sergeant Major Loyola, and Brian, and all of my teachers that has had an impact on my growth academically and personally. Thank you. Thank you, Student Council and class, for allowing me to be y'all's president. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Daniela, for always being there for me and for always lending an ear to listen. Quiero decirle a los papás de Daniela, Norma Aguilar y Isidro Aguilar que tienen una hija muy maravillosa. Thank you, everybody, for everything. Remember, nobody's perfect. Pero me gustó es y me gustará. Thank you. Y que son I love y'all because I got classes for you too.
Good afternoon, graduates, teachers, parents, and families. I would like to thank and congratulate every individual for being at our Polytechnic Class of 2018 commencement ceremony. Over the years, I have watched many, if not most, of the current seniors grow into mature individuals with their own individual passions since my freshman year. High school was a brief moment in our lives where we were given the opportunity to develop our future and anything life may throw at us as we move forward. High school served as a stepping stone toward our future, and as we leave, we enter the unknown, even though we are all unsure of what's to come or where life will take us. As I began high school, like everyone else, I was unsure of what to expect. We all heard the stories about how this time will be the time to grow up and then more will be asked of us. It was now or never to decide what path to take for the next 4 years. Will we be the go-getter who takes on everything high school has to offer? Or would we be the student who is perfectly fine with scraping by and not pushing ourselves? Or would we be the student who just has no clue who we are and where we fit in and are content to blend into the background? It was up to us to decide. At first, I wasn't very outgoing or involved. I was simply focused on grades. Following our freshman year, class ranks were released, and while I wasn't entirely sure of what this meant, I understood that it was a defining factor. I began to realize I did not want to be solely a rank or a GPA, but instead I wanted to be known as someone who was involved in many extracurriculars. I wanted to be known for my name, not for the place I held within my class. My freshman year, I was in 2 safety net activities where I was sure of what to expect. Band, in which I am woodwind captain, and mariachi, in which I am president. These activities helped give me the confidence that I needed to join other activities. They helped me believe in my abilities and talents. This propelled me to join Upward Bound my sophomore year. Upward Bound is a college readiness program that would help me be prepared to enter college, an opportunity that would otherwise not be allowed to me. This same year, my GPA was the reason I was inducted into National Honor Society, where I now hold the position of Public Relations Chair. I began to realize that I wasn't comfortable being comfortable, if that makes sense. I didn't want to be an individual on the sidewalk with everyone else. I wanted to be an individual on the road leading others. My junior year, I pushed myself and stretched myself so far that I couldn't snap back. I added whiz to my schedule and took 5 AP courses, and my calendar began to bleed ink. It seemed there was an event, practice, and homework every single day. It felt good to be involved, but I had to give myself a break so I could focus on school. My senior year, I was still involved in all of these activities, with the inclusion of Latinas in Progress, a mentor program for Latina girls, and student council. I have become accustomed to helping those around me and providing support in any way that I can. I guess you could say that I chose the go-getter path, and can honestly say that I wouldn't change a thing. At this time, I would like to thank Mr. Nick Torres, Dr. Keith Berg, Mr. Matthew Boo, Mr. Paul T. Blankenship, Mr. Paul Rosales, Mr. and Mrs. Olmos, Mr. Cigana, the band, and the mariachi for pushing me to become the best person I can be with or without a leadership role. High school was such a brief moment of time in my life, but I have made lifelong memories. I would also like to thank my Upward Bound family, Miss Fabi, Miss Lisa, Miss Raquel, and Miss Natalie, and even my new Upward Bound family, Mr. Steven, Mr. Brenton, and Miss Shamika, who have helped me with all of my college applications, essays, and even provided extra opportunity for me, such as traveling to Boston and New York. A special thank you to my sisters, Marta Postada and Yesenia Esparza, for always believing in me and not stopping at the sky is the limit. My sisters have been my role models in some respects, as they have served as examples of determination in the face of obstacles. I fully realize that my life will have obstacles. However, thanks to my sisters, I feel like I have the tools to overcome whatever life throws at me. As I am moving from high school onto college, I know both of you, as well as my parents, will support me and be there for me every step of the way. I love you both. Por último, me gustaría agradecerle a mis padres, Jesús y Delia Esparza. Ustedes siempre han apoyado y me han motivado a ser mejores versiones de mí misma.
Hemos tenido malos momentos y buenos momentos, pero nunca dejarán de ser mis padres. Quiero agradecerles a los dos por todas las oportunidades que me han permitido seguir, como ir a Nueva York o Boston. Estos eventos han impactado la forma en que pienso sobre mi futuro y me han convertido en recuerdos asombrosos. También me gustaría agradecerles a ambos por no poner límites a mi educación. Tengo los mejores padres en el mundo, pero por supuesto todos creemos que tenemos los mejores padres. No digo esto lo suficiente, pero los amo a los dos. Mamá y papá, no estaría donde estoy hoy si no fuera por su constante refuerzo y ayuda. Muchas gracias a los dos. Once again, I would like to congratulate the class of 2018. These 4 short years will be a memory we carry for a lifetime. I wish every single one of you the best of luck in whatever you do. And as we move on to the next phase of our lives, we will be asked to choose yet another path to follow. I urge you to choose the path that leads to success and happiness. As we leave high school, I want to push all of you to follow your passions and not give up when it feels like the world is collapsing on top of you. Rather, fall back on the lessons or encouragement you have received from perhaps teachers, friends, mentors, and use those lessons and encouragement to sustain you and motivate you. Congratulations and thank you again.
Buenas tardes. La Sociedad Nacional de Honores tiene un lugar en la historia de servicio a la escuela y a la comunidad. La membresía es algo de gran valor y los estudiantes necesitan mantener altos estándares educativos y comunitarios. Los miembros deben mantener un promedio mínimo de 3.5 y ser recomendados por un maestro basado en colegiatura, servicio, liderazgo y buen carácter.
Good afternoon. The National Honor Society has a long-standing history of service to the school and its community. Membership in the National Honor Society is a coveted one, and those students inducted must maintain a high academic and citizenship standard. Members must maintain a grade point average of 3.5 or better and be recommended by a faculty committee based upon a rigid standard of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. As a college graduate, I would ask that the graduate and his or her parents please stand. The senior members of the National Honor Society for the graduating class of 2018 are Cecilia Esparza, Javier Buendia Flores, Daniela Aguilar, Ramiro Martinez Gutierrez, Terry Baxter, Carrasco Balinas, am I thinking? Brandon, sorry Brandon. Alejandra Hernandez, Stephanie Ayala Brandon, Noemi Lopez, Janelle Robles, Genaro Salazar, Maricela Chavez, Veronica Achondo, Juan Gomez, Garcia, Alex Neha, Diana Valdez, and Daniel Alcala. Congratulations in HS 2018.
Good afternoon. The Fort Worth Independent School District awards Latin honors those students who have demonstrated the ability to excel in the area of academic achievement by being ranked in the top 10% of the graduating class. As I call each graduate, I would ask that the graduate and his or her parents please stand. Cum laude honors are accorded to those graduates who are ranked in the top 6 to 10% of the graduating class. Our cum laude graduates are Alondra Lopez, Jenny Lynn Dawson, Crystal Rangel, Ramiro Martinez Gutierrez, Juan Gomez, Nan Grong, Kimberly Conchas, Gianna Holland, Javier Buendia Flores, Marcel Chavez, and Carrington Baxter, Superintendent. Magna cum laude honors are accorded to those graduates who are ranked in the top 3 to 5% of the graduating class. Our magna cum laude graduates are Brent Carrasco Bolinas, Veronica Anchondo, Maribel Chavez, Diana Valdez, Vanessa Villegas, Jose Estrada, and Osvaldo Garcia. Summa cum laude honors are accorded to those graduates who are ranked in the top 2% of the graduating class. Our summa cum laude graduates are Cecilia Esparza, Alejandra Hernandez, Victoria Garcia, Heidi Lopez, and Daniela Aguilar. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the Polytechnic High School Class of 2018. Veronica Anchondo, Samantha Galvan, Cecilia Esparza, Rosario Acosta, Manuel Aguilar, Victoria Agua, Daniel Alcala, Aaron Aldado, Marcus Almanza, Carlos Alvarado, David Anderson, Juliana Andrade, Joseph Aquiles, Anthony Adrian Alina, Stephanie Ayala, Maria Barajas, Ricardo Barbosa Martinez, Sebastian Pereira, Karina Barreto, Elena Bass, Jaquaria Bates, Frederick Bent, Maruma Biswa, Ken Black, Sierra Bridges, Antoine Brown, Javier Buendia Flores, Ezekiel Pedrosa, Jose Calderon, Orlando Campos Grimalva, Eric Campos Ibarra, Carleta Campos Ortega, Brian Cardenas, Brandon Carrasco Caminas, Janet Carrizal Alfaro, Judith Castillo Camacho, Milka Casarena, Lucero Castro, Marcela Chavez, Jason Flavor, Lance Doctor, Kimberly Cortez, Laura Contreras Alvarez, Mariana Cortez, Guadalupe Cortez Vera, Natalie Costilla Villa, Derek Cotton, Marquis Scott, Annabelle Caballeras, Sean Cox, Randy Cruz Espinosa, Michelle Cruz Ramos, Jimmy Dawson, Kendra Dev, Augustine Delgado, David Dominguez, James Donald, Andrea Downs, Alexis Esquera, Jose Estrada, Fabian Estrada Saravia, Ayam Farah, Alejandro Figueroa, Valeria Figueroa, Vicente Gomez Gomez, Brenda Garcia, Daniela Garcia,
Fabián García, Monique García, Victoria García, Kimberly García, Amado Godoy, Brianna Gómez, Juan Gómez, Luis Gómez, Mariah González,
Hernández. Leslie Hernández. Tania Herrera Hernández. Urion Hicks. Luis Hinojosa. Newton Kuhn. Ilana Marie Holland. Raúl Ibarra. Oscar Isidro. Hamza Jackson. Ray Johnson. Ronnie Johnson. Tara Jones. Angel Turner. Alexander Kelly. Jorge Lara. Stephen Layton. Henry Ledesma. Mario Leos. Veronica Lerner. Emmanuel Lino. Alondra López. Angela López. Noemí López. Pedro López. Saúl López. Miguel López Mata. Raúl Lupercio Martínez. Kevin Mackey. Lucy Marquez. Ángel Martínez. Ramiro Martínez Gutiérrez. Frida Marcelino Sánchez. Desra McDonald. Martín Medrano. Alex Xavier Mejía. Lini Méndez. Marcos Méndez Camarán. Blanca Mercado. Maite Menino Rodríguez. Rolando Mesa. Paola Mugara. Mariela Monreal García. Jocelyn Montalvo. Jesus Mora. Mary Morales. María Morales. James Moreno. Paloma Moreno. Alexis Muñiz Aguilar. Fátima Muñoz.
Crystal Mahal. Amy Navarrete. Deandre Miller. Jan Park. Tyree Parker. Aiden Christina. Juanita Perez. Eric Rojas. Nadia Rojas. Emily Bolero. Giovanni Bolero. Hector Romero Angel. Catherine Romero Sisangala. Luis Rosales. Joshua Rosemont. Rosa A. Rubio. Luz Rio. Melanie Ruiz. Gennaro Salazar. Daniel Sanchez. Francis Sanchez. Juan Soseda. Rosa Soto. Sankit Samanasan. Trayvon Spells. Michaela Stewart. Deshaun Sykes. Jocelyn Tavares. Anna Tamayo. Robert Tankersley. Cameron Thomas.
Polytechnic High School, I hereby present these 233 candidates for graduation.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, these 232 members of the graduating class of 2018.
Will the City Council please stand? We have completed the requirements to receive our high school diploma. We now
school for all American